Joining us now, Tuna Amobi, Senior Media and Entertainment Analyst with Standard & Poor's. Tuna, I give you full credit. What Comcast might covet, it's your word choice. I love using the word covet, I must admit. You think Comcast would still, in an ideal world, want Disney, right?
Well, as I talk to a lot of investors, I can't rule out, whether Comcast is going to go out there and try to make a mega splash acquisition. But a couple of things have changed, Aaron, since the last bid. Not only do you have a very different regulatory environment now with the new FCC, but I would also bet that any such attempt by Comcast to acquire Disney is actually not going to go through the shareholder approval stage, simply because the content providers have, in my opinion, gotten a lot more leverage in the past few years. We've seen the distribution marketplace get a little bit more congested with the telcos. There's a lot of premium right now being placed on branded content providers, which are also benefiting from the content fragmentation. So I don't see such a deal really, tenable right now.
Now, but what it does raise the question of when you say that content, once again, is king, distribution perhaps more of a commodity, which is the area Comcast is in front and center. What will Comcast do? They're now allowed to buy more cable and distribution, according to this ruling. But they've made it very clear that they do want content, and in fact, they already have some of those niche channels. So what do you see them buying?
What I see them focusing on right now are a lot of smaller deals in the online, video space, facilitative deals to enable them to, provide broadband, broadband features. We've seen some of this relatively couple $100 million deals they've done in the last few years, whether it's the platform, Fandango, Fancast. Those are some of the examples. I would almost bet that if Comcast were to go and make a mega acquisition today, you're going to see a huge pushback from investors, simply because it's going to cause a huge dilution. This is a company with $33 billion in debt already. And, any permutation of cash and stock deal is going to cause a huge dilution for Comcast. So, but I know that I believe they have their designs on, kind of acquiring more. I just don't think it's going to be in the distribution space.
All right, so content, but not big content. Tuna, thank you so much. And maybe we all just need to get used to something which may not be a bad thing. A $4 billion deal in media is enormous.
Thanks, Erin.
Not like those